is up, guys? How are you all doing today?
What's up? What's up?
We are in the house, and you know what? I'll say this from the get-go. It feels like Monday 2.0.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Agreed.
I don't think, like, mine's not so bad as it was last week. I was in a funk last week. I'm feeling better now, but it's still like I'm waiting for just a normal weekday.
Look, all right, I know you two are young men. I'm an old guy.
I like that. You can keep them coming.
And so I have to do old guy medical stuff. And so I had the good old colonoscopy, right? That was my Monday.
Okay.
So to prepare for that, Sunday, liquid diet only, right? No food all day Sunday. And I have to drink this stuff called Go Lightly, a gallon of Go Lightly, which tastes like, well, just go drink the ocean. And that's what it tastes like, but worse. And then what that does is clear out your whole system. And it's not just, so like 5 o'clock in the evening on Sunday, I got to drink a half gallon of it. And then it starts. You're in the bathroom a lot because what it's doing is cleaning out your system. Then I got to get up at 2:30 in the morning, drink the other half gallon of it, which means, okay, I did that. I can go back to bed. No, it took almost an hour to drink it. And then guess what? It's cleaning out your system. So basically, I might have got about an hour of sleep Sunday night going into Monday to go and do this colonoscopy. So, men, when you get up around 50 years old, it's time. This is my second one because I'm 58. And I did my first one, I was like 57. I waited, supposed to do it every 10 years. I waited 11. And now they want to do it every 5, which I will debate that with my doctors in the future, like in 5 years from now. But so that was my Monday. Let's see. Grant, you seem like you had a rough day. How rough was your day?
It's been rough a couple days. We started tackling the kitchen. So I think I finally got the floor finished up this afternoon, actually. I had a few pieces to finish that up. And
no more flooring.
We got about 6 hours in laying the new flooring and about 11 hours in 11 hours in taking out the kitchen, basically taking out
cabinets,
stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, cabinets, tearing up the old flooring, which was that same crap that was in our bathroom and hallway. Yeah.
That hurts just hearing it.
It's been
back
fun.
Hurts already. My knees
back
are
hurt, the shoulders hurt, the knees hurt.
Yeah. That's worse than time spent at the gym.
Maybe colonoscopy wasn't such a bad thing.
Yeah, really.
At least they put me out cold when they did it. You know what I mean? A little mercy there.
Right.
Wow.
For a colonoscopy, wait, they knocked you out for a colonoscopy?
Oh yeah. You're
really?
out cold. Yeah.
I didn't know that. So you got caught up in your sleep then.
That's the only way I would have done that. I wouldn't have done it and be awake and have that happen to me.
Really? Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, checking your prostate with a finger is different than sticking a camera.
Colonoscopy, they're going woo-hoo-hoo, way up into your whole shebang up in there.
Right. I have had one.
Good, right?
Yeah, I know it's probably about that time I need to.
Take care. Yeah, once you're getting close to 50, but you're not. You're still young. But there's other things, right? If they start, you start having some gastrointestinal issues and stuff like that, they have to go to the doctor. They might do it early. That's why they did it early with me. My first one 11 years ago. But, pretty much a clear bill of health. A few little things. Nothing major.
So there we go. That is a hell of a start.
Right. Yeah, and that too.
Oh yeah. So hold on. I want to get a close up on that. Check this out. Oh shoot! No, I hit the wrong damn button.
I'm not sure how you do it.
Yeah, I do. Oh, here it is. I always hit the wrong one. There it is.
There you go.
How wicked is that?
That's pretty.
Yeah.
I'm envious. You got me. I got the bug now.
Telling you, that's my most expensive, but also my favorite tattoo I've gotten. I've gotten 3, and I didn't get my first tattoo until I was 50 years old. So there's still time, boys, because I've got 3 now. That's the third one, and most expensive, but also the best. And I really found a good artist. I want to do some things. I've got the little fish hook.
Yep.
And this time I want to do some things with that where I work in the marlin, blue marlin, the maui, the yellowfin, things like that. And then early days in the Army, I was a paratrooper. I got a paratrooper one I want to do on a shoulder. I don't know if all that'll get done, but that's kind of what my future plans are. So instead of big old mounts behind my head, I got tattoos.
Rachel,
they cost just as much.
Historically, like ever since I've known her, Rachel's nickname was Hurricane Rachel because she's always just 100 miles an hour everywhere she goes. So I want to get a sleeve, and I want to get one with a hurricane. Yeah, I want to get one with the a map of the world, basically like a globe, like an atlas map of the world. And I want one of the oceans to have a hurricane in it. It's my Hurricane Rachel, and then a tropical storm for Savannah.
Oh, that's a freaking awesome idea, bro.
I appreciate that.
I haven't seen nothing like that. I like that. That's a cool idea. I already got fishing without a boat. Yep, that's pretty accurate.
That's every other Sunday, man.
Farmer. So yeah, one, but Doc wasn't worried about it. Sending to a lab, all that fun stuff. But yeah, don't like that stuff. All right, I'm not alone.
Can you like when you're drinking the No Rush or whatever that stuff is called? Can you like make yourself a mixer? Like, rum?
No alcohol.
Boo.
Right? Your liquids are like fruit juices with no pulp, water, of course, soda, as long as it's clear. Nothing red or purple because, well, that doesn't look good to them because they think you're bleeding. I use orange Crystal Light in it to try to. It didn't help at all. When I got up at 2:30 and started drinking it, I just took a 7-Up and I'd take a drink of it, take a drink of 7-Up, take a drink of it, take a drink of. That was the only way to get that down. And all honesty, I did not drink the whole gallon because I learned the first time I did it. I was complaining to the girl how bad it was, and she was like, "Well, as long as it's looking the same as it going out as it did going in, you drink enough." And I was like, I could have stopped drinking that stuff earlier. So this time I drank about 3/4 of it, and it was looking, coming out like it did going in. So I knew I was good to go.
Clean that out now.
I can feel that. I would think that'd be good for if you want to feel kind of svelte, if you've got something to a special event to attend in a couple of days. Or
it
something.
Clears your system out. That's for sure. You like reset button on your intestinal tract. All right, enough of that. That's just not fun to even talk about.
No.
So Grant talked about his last couple of days with the thing. What have you been up to there, other than being in a funk, Stanley?
Yeah, I mean, the last week I haven't done a whole lot of much of anything, and it's really sad. Like I just didn't feel like getting out of the house. I don't know if it's a changing season because I love summer. I love the long days. I'm totally fine with the heat. And now I can feel it. I can feel that dry air. I can feel I can feel the wind changing. I can feel the difference in like the sun going down earlier in the afternoons. And it's just, I can feel it to where I'm kind of like, it's bumming me out a little bit. As beautiful as it is, and as much as I'm enjoying the weather and everything else, I've already got those little inklings of like, no, I don't want to go out. I want to, huddle up inside and make a pasty and drink hot cocoa or whatever it is. I don't know. It's bumming me out.
I can't believe that. I mean, it's supposed to be fall, and yes, we're not. I've been like no 100 degrees, and we haven't been 100 degrees, but we're like 95 to 97. So here in San Antonio, it's been just as miserable, almost, right? This far away as it was 2 weeks ago. So it's like, I'm waiting for the 80s. Give me some freaking 80s, please. I look at our forecast the next 7 days, 97, 97, 97, 96, 97, 96.
Yeah.
No break in sight. I'm tired of it. Give me some 80s. Give me the fall, baby.
Yeah, I'm over it now. Like it was just, I don't know, the wind changing or something. I'm better. I'm trying to figure out now. I'm back in planning mode where I realized that I missed some fishing last weekend. So I'm like, could I maybe sneak out and do some spearfishing after work tomorrow? Or Savannah's got a doctor's appointment on Friday, so I'm like, okay, we could do the beach before or after the doctor's appointment, or both. I'm not opposed to like having her, showing up soaking wet to a doctor's appointment.
Where have you been? I did get the new drone video done.
Nice.
I've got it unlisted right now. I sent it to the drone folks to let them review it, and then hopefully they say okay and it gets posted tomorrow. The cheat code here, 35% discount code. 35%.
Yeah, nice.
Code. So that'll be with the video.
It's pretty good discount.
I just landed one of those deals. We'll talk about it later, but I just landed one of those deals too where everybody can get a discount. Don't buy any deck boots. Don't buy any deck boots for the next 3 weeks. If you're
I think I just got the same deal then.
Did
I got some folks sending me deck boots.
Yeah.
To do a video on, so we can back that up to each other somehow. Work in.
Yeah. I like that.
Cool.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I like that too. I was like, look, even Stanley Orchard wears these deck boots. You know what I mean?
Do the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to be like, hey, these are some great deck boots. John wears them, and don't take that as a negative thing.
Yeah, don't please. No, yeah, you know what? Earlier, I was getting people sending me stuff. I got the collapsible fishing rod, and then I stopped just accepting stuff. I was just like, no, I'm going to wait for the big thing. This drone came along, and to me, that's pretty big because that's an expensive.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And so I've decided, you know what? If they want to give me something for free and shoot a video about it, send it my way. I'm going to do it. I don't care. So
I'm picky about it, and I'm thinking about doing a video. I know, Grant, John, you guys have been through this too. I'm picky about them. I get these probably once a month. This one I picked just because I wanted a pair of deck boots. But I'm thinking about digging back through my email and digging up all of the BS offers. Like you guys, everybody here has a YouTube channel. Hi to everybody too. Like we'll be getting to you in just a second. Like I'm thinking about, like, I want to do a video of like all of those BS things, like the guys who are like, if you do this and this and this, then we'll send you, like whatever stupid piece of nut, or the pro staff deals, which I despise, where they're like, if you make us a video and do this and this and this, we'll give you a discount on our product. Those piss me off.
Yeah. Yep. I got one that I'm looking at. I've heard of them before. I'm trying to find the email right now so I can share that name. I'm sure some of you have probably heard of them too. Temu, Temu. I've been seeing stuff.
Yeah, I won't touch Temu.
Okay, they've sent me something. Hey, we have an influencers program, blah blah blah, and I clicked on their link and it's a dead link. So I just emailed back. I'm interested in knowing what this is, but the link doesn't work. So
yeah, I've heard some shady things about them.
Oh yeah, okay, good, thank you.
Yeah, I think on the news the other night they had something about Temu and the Better Business Bureau, and I think you have to download the app and then they've got access to all your stuff.
Yeah, it's a Chinese company. They do stuff like TikTok as far as dealing in data.
Yeah, I mean it's cheap stuff, I think, overall, and you might get a good deal on some stuff, but you never know how long it's going to take to get it.
Mark J's in the house.
Mark.
Goalie Nation's in the house. We Go Fishing's in the house.
So Fishhead Videos is a new buddy of mine. So hey, appreciate you coming and joining us, my friend.
Fishhead Video, yeah. Who else? Let's see. Wild Japan's here, of course. Mark J. Larson. Two buddies stopped in and said, "What up? Fishing without a boat." Our buddies in the house. Farmall Fanatic.
What's up, Farmall?
Man, we got a good crew hanging out with us today. That's good.
Yes, sir.
Haven't seen too much of what people have been up to. We Go Fishing. Oh, what's this? What's this one here? I just got one from Strikehold. Still trying to figure out how to incorporate it. Strikehold. That's isn't that military-ish type stuff? I don't remember.
Not
Fill
sure.
us in. What is it? What kind of stuff you looking at?
Oh, I tell you what, one funny one just behind the scenes, since we're with a select crowd here. So I'm not dropping like brand names or anything like that. And I'm going to be very honest in my review. But yeah. So anyway, so the deck boot deal, I'm a little like, well, and I let them know this, but they send me a deal and said, yeah, we'll send you some deck boots. I was like, okay, you know what? I need some deck boots. I've been wanting a pair. Good to go. I'm good with that. I was good with all the terms. Then they sent them out to me, and it was one of those companies that was like emailing me every day. Did you get them? Did you get them? Did you get them? You back off. I'll let you know. I know you deal with like, YouTubers and stuff like that. They're, they're probably not the best at emails. I understand them, but I'll let you know. And I let him know like 2 hours after it arrived, and he emailed me. And then after I told him that I'd got him, he had a list of requirements for the video. Now, to be fair, I was okay with the requirements. I was prepared for them, but that's the wrong time to start dropping requirements.
Yeah,
and I dropped some requirements on them too as well. I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna follow these requirements. You're lucky. I'm in line with all of this, but also, I'm going to be honest. You're not paying me. I'm going to not that you can buy my honesty, but I'm going to be very, realistic about like my opinions on these things. FYI, you're talking to a guy who doesn't wear shoes, who's like, worn shoes in like 2 fishing videos out of 500. So that's what you're getting in with.
Yeah, that's wrong. This Ruko drone that I've got, they were up front with everything. Now they did. I don't know. I already did the video, but they asked me to put certain things in the description. Their website, their YouTube channel, their Amazon link, which I'm good with all that, and the discount code. And then after I'm done with the video, they said, we're trying to focus more on our website. So please don't put the Amazon link, but just put our website link in the description below. So what you'll have to do to anybody that's watching this is find it on Amazon and then go to their website. And with a 35% discount on their website, is it cheaper than Amazon?
Okay.
Makes sense. Get the discount code and makes it cheaper than Amazon. That's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. They're saving costs. You're saving money. They're passing that along to the consumer. So I respect that. Mm-hmm. They didn't want to ship to Japan, I'm assuming.
From China, it shouldn't have been that far.
Oh, I wonder if they've got some, right? Because they're all from China.
I got a Les Paul during the heat. What? I got a Les
all right
during the heat. It works out beautifully. It's super hot. I'm chilling in the AC. I'm gonna have to get back to fishing by the end of the year. What is Les Paul?
Guitar.
Huh?
What is
Les
Les?
Oh yeah. I'm not a music guy. I mean, I listen to music, but I don't know this instrument.
You don't listen to a single thing of music by a musician who doesn't play a Les Paul.
You're probably right, but I don't Google what guitar were they playing, so I don't know. But
That's what's wrong with you.
You've impressed me with your knowledge because I didn't know you were a music guru. Stanley, you play instruments and stuff, or try to, so I knew you would do. So, but don't give me hate. I did buy a guitar and I did buy the instruction manual, and then I realized my fingers don't do that. So I got rid of it.
Yeah.
And I'll listen to other people play the guitar.
No, I just saw on an episode of Pawn Stars, they brought in a Les Paul.
He called himself out. He could have been like, "Oh yeah, I'm aficionado of guitars," and I know,
right?
No, Roland plays a Gibson guitar. That's about it.
Yep.
Gibson. Now, I would have known Gibson. That's well known. Fish Head Videos. I need a grill sponsor back. Me too.
Yes.
Yeah, John even puts out videos of cooking every once in a while.
I do.
Right?
I do.
All right. Man, we're swimming through this whole thing. I got something I want to bring up and show you guys. Everybody in the chat? No, it's not yet, John, not yet. I got one other one first. Check this out.
Okay. I was getting excited.
This is the topic of this is what I was talking about with the video and everything, the topic conversation, whatever. I want everybody's thoughts on this.
Shark.
Yep. So this is, Florida. We know these sorts of things happen. We've all
Right.
seen videos like this, this is just like the introduction here.
And in
some
our
videos have
water,
been
you probably
popping up
couldn't
in the
even
news.
see them.
Yeah, right. Like this is clear water. This happens down here as well. It happens
Yeah,
at
you
all
just
the
don't
beaches
know.
all over the world. Take this
Swim
guy
right
out.
by you. Oh, shiza.
But this is just a lead up. Check this out. So this just happened in Florida.
I did
This
see that.
Mako beached himself.
Oh, I thought he was caught. He beached him.
Ah, he beached himself.
Look at them chompers.
Yeah,
And that to me is a good eating fish right there.
It's supposed to
but
be
I
one
admire
of the
this.
best eating sharks.
Yeah.
I think the video I saw, they were saying it was chasing bait or stingray or something up close.
Probably.
He got beached.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a big shark. And you
Mhm.
can't hear the audio, but the wife's telling the husband to stop.
Yeah, they're all yelling at him.
Get away from it.
Yeah, she was.
And then
freaking.
there's other people who are out there that, hey, it's dead. And they went back out and pulled him back and got him out back into the water.
Kudos to them. They did a good
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Wow.
I would be hard pressed. That is a good taste in shark. Now I want to be respectful in the environment. I want to, I want to drag him back and I want to be that guy. But at the same time, the stakes on that guy.
How do you, because they are legal to keep.
Yeah.
I know there's rules about, you can't foul hook a fish and keep it and all of that, but that wasn't ever hooked at all. Can you walk the beach, find a live fish and eat it? I mean, you didn't technically catch it, but
What
you
is
caught
the
it.
law on that? Yeah,
I don't know.
And there are I don't know what the rule is on that, but there are legal ways and not legal ways of catching that fish. What if you're not allowed to fish on that beach? Are you allowed to?
I'd be interested. We need to get a Texas Parks and Wildlife person on here one night and hit them with some of the questions like that. I'm walking along the beach. There's a legal type of fish there. It's still alive. Can I just take that fish, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, then like my mind immediately goes to like, well, what if it's a dolphin?
That's not a legal type of fish to keep.
But
I said legal
I
type
didn't
of fish.
legally catch him, and I'm just kind of curious how he tastes.
You cannot eat the dolphin, Stanley.
What if while releasing him, I accidentally just got a piece? Like that's all I need.
He'll eat it raw.
It's sushi, man. Dolphin sushi.
Dolphin.
My wife's gonna hear me. She's gonna come in and like hit me.
Yeah, she should come in and slap you in the back of the head. That's messed up.
But yeah, that one was making the rounds.
I did see
There was another bit of news. And so this is something that we were, this is what we were going to do the live stream about. I want you to tell me what you think about this.
Yeah.
What are we live streaming about if this is the thumbnail that you saw?
Exactly. All right, chat. So if that was our thumbnail, the catch of a lifetime, what do you think we're live streaming about? That's the first question.
Tell me you would not have seen this and gone, oh yeah.
Part two of the question is, if you were outdoors related and you're looking for something outdoors and you saw that thumbnail, would that pique your interest? I'm not going to talk about anybody's sexuality or anything. Just saying.
I am intrigued.
I'm intrigued too. So what is the topic of that thumbnail?
Let's see on the prior topic.
They actually knew exactly what.
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious what everybody's thoughts are on that, because this was an interesting conversation we had behind the scenes. Danny says, I would think that would work for unregulated fish. Game fish for sure. No, you're probably right about that. Game
I think
fish.
he's talking about the beach stuff.
Yeah. I saw that one. Yeah.
Me too.
If I saw that one. Dating
But
advice.
guy with Brantley Gilbert and sure. It would creep me out, laugh out loud. Thanks, Mark. Hey, David Martin, how you doing? If that is a thumbnail, I
this
know
is a
it's your
good idea.
last live stream. Last live stream.
You
if
see,
that's
you
your
see,
thumbnail.
it just falls right in line with our core demographic.
Right. Dating advice.
I like that. We should do a dating advice episode.
Oh yeah, young stud marries
Then we need-
70-year-old
We go fishing
billionaire
on for the,
widow with massive ranches in multiple hunting grounds. Okay.
yeah, we need Ben on for
Well, not to look like a
marriage
bag
counseling.
on the water.
That's exactly what it is. That is it. That is the topic.
That is not it.
So what happened here? This dude. So this is he was in. Him and a buddy of his were in The Bachelorette season 20. They were out in a boat. They were cruising around. One of them got their fishing line tangled in the prop, and when they went to fix it, they sank the boat. So these tuna fishermen rolled up on them, and they pulled the Bachelorette gentleman into their boat, and took him back to care of him there, everything. But basically, the whole Bachelorette thing being that was they're looking for like the catch of a lifetime thing or something, and the tuna fishermen got it. They got themselves 2 Bachelorettes. Bachelor, whatever it is, whatever you call this.
Yeah. So I think we got an overwhelming response of I wouldn't watch that damn video. It's probably your last live stream if you did that.
Understandable, but I do think we should do the dating advice one.
That was a good one, and then maybe you would attract a different audience. That was part of our discussion: is who you're trying to attract to our live stream, right? So yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed that.
I like that Jersey Mike's bro fishing.
Yeah,
Scully.
And he's saying, "What am I looking at here, not her?"
So I think we all learned a very valuable lesson here. Don't get your fishing line tangled in the prop.
Yeah, don't.
And probably don't be on Bachelorette.
That's what we learned.
I'm sure there's a message like that in here somewhere too.
That too. Stanley trying to get me to watch.
Yeah, just because you look good doesn't mean you can't sink your boat.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's also kind of embarrassing. Like if I sank a boat, everybody in here would be like, well, yeah, I could see that happening. I understand that.
At least they
But if you're on The Bachelorette, you look like that dude and you sink a boat, it's like, oh, that's embarrassing.
At least they did it fishing. I assumed it was some kind of pleasure boat and they were just being stupid, and I wouldn't imagine them to even know how to fish. Which getting their line all tangled in the prop, trying to get it out and sinking the boat probably means they don't know how to fish.
Something's going on. Yeah, and Wild Japan, you nailed it. So how do you go from tangled line to sunk boat? We tangled our line in the prop on that when we went to that Houston trip last year, or the year, whichever year that was, when we did the Ben Covarrubias, John and I and Rachel all went out on that trip. We tangled, Rachel or me, one of us got our line tangled up in the prop.
Yeah, I do remember that. Did not sink the boat.
Didn't sink the boat.
And then on a smaller boat, me and Joel were out fishing on his boat in Bronig Lake, and he took control of his trolling motor, and I said, stop, because that's where my line is, and he ran his trolling motor into my line.
Oh.
So we pulled up the trolling motor, and I get the line, start cutting the line, and then you couldn't just take it off, so I'm going to take the prop off, and then I dropped a piece, a little key piece that holds the prop in line. In other words, we didn't have a trolling motor anymore after that.
Oh.
So yeah, we got that.
That's
fixed.
pretty bad. I've never seen anybody like actually shut down their motor with fishing line. I've never seen that one happen.
Yeah, trolling motors. Yeah, and big motors you really don't want in your big motor because it'll wrap up into that prop seal and just all of a sudden you lose your lower unit because of it.
Yeah, and we got the fish, and it was the second biggest fish of the trip too. That was a good one. And I had that heavy duty, like it was the heavy duty depth finder line on there, and that's how we knew it was ours.
Yeah, because it snagged on someone else's line, and they were reeling it, and they're like,
yeah, when they were reeling it up.
I was like, I think it's Stanley's, and they're like,
I was so like, I thought they were going to try and claim that fish because those guys, those party boats, they can get pretty heated, the discussions. I saw that line and I made a beeline. You can see me in the video. I'm like, nope, that's our fish. I'm getting it. I went and got that gaff real quick. Like, this fish is staying with us.
Yeah, that's true.
We had one time my dad he's had some run-ins at Packery Channel talking about getting your line tangled in your prop. He was headed back after a trip just like 2 years ago. And, you know, everybody on the jetties has all their lines in the channel and, you know, everybody's out there fishing. So one guy had lines like all the way across the channel, big surf rods he was casting out. And my dad was just, you know, hauling butt up down there. And then he pulled out at the launch right at the end of Packery Channel. And he came out and he was taking his boat out. And this guy came up, started chewing him out for running too close to the jetty. I don't remember what the deal was. But he wasn't doing anything that he hadn't done 1,000 times. There wasn't, you know, there's 1,000 other people out there fishing. So the guy comes up, starts chewing out my dad for running across his lines, and went and looked back at the prop, and he had like 200 yards of line rolled up in the prop. So he told the guy, he's like, hey, the guy wanted him to re-spool his reels.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it was stupid because he did have
money
expensive
for some line. That's about as far as that.
Yep, my dad said you can get your line back. Go ahead.
Yeah, here you go. Go peel it off. Now, fishing without a boat. So it was the shear pin that I actually, that accidentally got dropped into the lake. But you're right. We could have rigged up something. I just didn't think about it at the time in complete frustration that he would run the trolling motor over my line as I'm telling him, hey, no, stop. Don't go that way. No, stop. So it was one of those things. But
that is a bummer.
Yeah, I've seen here Browning and Calaveras Lakes when they're ready. Them guys will wade out in the water and chest waders and sling their far as out as they can. So if you're trolling or running near the shoreline, you're going to pick up lines and they will track you down to the ramp. And usually there's a gang of them. So yeah, you got to be careful about that.
Yeah. Even at Packery,
I used to carry
Go ahead.
I used to keep a nail in my tackle box for the shear pin. I had them break so many times.
Man,
on the trolling motor.
I'm learning a lesson now. I like that.
Yeah, I used to carry a nail because this was before Amazon. I couldn't find anywhere to buy extra shear pins.
He's got spear shear pins now because of that instance, which, you know, it was a learning experience for the both of us.
Yeah, that's something I'll be mindful of.
Yeah.
And it's okay as long as you just break the shear pin and the prop stays on. There's been a time or two as well the prop fell off and then you're just paddling back.
Yeah, so that's a great statement because I took the prop off to get the line out and dropped the shear pin in the water, so it never got broke. He, on the other hand, at another time, did not tighten his prop on all the way. After that happened, matter of fact, he installed the new shear pin, didn't tighten his prop all the way, went out there and was, oh, we're not going. The motor's running, but we're not going. What's going on? Pull the motor up, and there's no prop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
check. If you're using a trolling motor a lot, check that mounting bolt or nut on the end of it and just make sure that sucker's tight.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably something you should just check before you go out, period.
Yeah.
Every single time. Such an easy thing to check, and man, it can mess up your day.
Yep. Add it to the list of things to check before you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's happened a few times.
That would not be good. You're right. Hey, Mark, by the way, dropped a new video. I think he dropped it today. I saw it today.
Yeah, he did.
Catching a coyote. That was pretty informative. I didn't know how much work was involved in setting all that up. And that doesn't include, I don't think, finding the place to put the trap and how to put the trap to actually catch the coyote. So that was impressive. Do a part 2 to that.
Yeah, Mark, that needs to be your follow-up. Like, you've got how to do it. I haven't seen the video yet. I saw that you posted it, but you've got that part. Now you need to do the part of like how you determine where you set your traps. Do a whole tutorial on that.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting. Is mayonnaise a gender? I would say not.
Yep, I'm gonna say that's not a gender these days, despite what
Yeah.
despite what is the PC thing to be.
Whatever
saying.
you want it to be. We don't have to be PC. This is our show.
Oh, in that case, no, it is not. There's two genders, male and female.
It is a condiment. That's a difference. I like that, Grant.
Definitely not.
Good choice of asking though, because that got us through a slow point there.
What do you say? We do have some things to talk about in a minute, but what do you say we take a look at the photos of the week real quick for the server, take our vote, and then we need to discuss what we're going to be doing this weekend.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I got them up right here. You guys ready for that? No. Mayonnaise, I can humor that conversation, but if we're starting to talk horseradish, this is going to go on a completely different tangent. I can humor mayonnaise, but don't bullshit me with horseradish.
Open up your sinuses.
It will. It will.
All right, so these are our photos of the week, brought to you by the premier fishing and hunting Discord server. Come check us out sometime. We have a lot of fun in there. These are our photos of the week. So these are all of the best pictures that everybody's been posting, and it's been a really good week. Check it out. Starting off, we got just people all around the world, and I just like celebrating that. We got Yokohama with Wild Japan, which Wild Japan, I'll tell you right now, we do not do you justice to the amount of photos that you posted in there this week. You've been all over the place. I know you were traveling and stuff like that. I do have some of your fishing photos, but I don't have anywhere near all of your traveling stuff. Thank you for posting those, by the way. I am personally enjoying them.
That's purdy.
Yeah, I would have never said that I wanted to go to Japan until Wild Japan's pictures and videos.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
Look at Norway.
And Norway. By a gentleman. I think he was one of our finalists last week, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I remember that name, Agent 4507.
That's beautiful too.
Yeah. Gorgeous stuff, guys. Keep them coming. Next up, we got Bacon Rider. Him and his buddy were out there. They were doing some bass fishing, caught themselves a nice pike and a couple of good bass.
Doing some catching.
Yep.
Definitely.
Making use of their time.
Nice pike.
We got G Llama and EVR with a couple of good catches here. That Stingray, man, G Llama, he's working hard at that stuff.
That's a cow nose ray, right?
Now, he's in Australia. I have no idea what kind. It's not a cow nose. It's one of the common ones they have over there.
Huh.
And then in the middle, so he was out on this jetty fishing, and that's his rod there, and that's a series of shots, and his rod just got swamped by a massive wave.
Yeah. Oops.
And he's got a video of that. It was a pretty wicked video. I couldn't pull the video up for this.
Cameron's asking if you sent you pictures of his trip to West Virginia or not.
No, I didn't see that. Bring him on, man. Gunpoint Llama. This dude fishes more. This is probably half of his pictures. He gets excited about it.
Bluegills, catfish, bass. Man, he's catching it all.
Taryn, and he's just got a smile on his face with every single one of them.
Yeah. Nice catching again.
Yeah, man. Every day he's in there. He's I think I'm gonna go fishing after work. I'm already making plans for fishing in January.
Nice.
Hey, there he is, right there. Perfect timing.
He's in. There he is. Yeah.
So I take it you're not fishing right now. Did you take an afternoon off?
Could be.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be fishing. That's not right.
What's wrong with you?
Right?
Well, that's a cool shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So who's tearing it up? He's got some good shots of some deer, some good bass he's got going on. Wild Japan. So let me get this right. Let me see if I can get this right. That bass he caught on a homemade fly on a break from work. Like he just stepped out on break and with a homemade fly and went and caught a bass.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, how awesome is that?
At gunpoint, Long said he was about to go fishing, but got somebody covering down for him at work, and thunderstorms brewing. Tomorrow, for
bummer.
sure.
Tomorrow for sure.
You got a nice buck up there in the corner, it looks like, right?
Yeah.
Oh, down the bottom center, too. That's a really nice one.
Yeah. Congratulations on that tying your own fly and catching a fish on it. That's awesome.
That's the next level.
That's
and there they are again. We go fishing, catching everything.
Right. They're dialing it in over there. East Texas is treating you guys right.
At number 75, I think, is that a pike?
Yep. Got himself a little pike.
And Batty Crease got a carp. Oh, man.
Just a ton of people with a ton of good catches here.
Tarpon? Flounders?
Yeah, you name it. Clay, the pet keeper, I forget where he's at, but that is a...
Yeah, what is that?
It's a different kind of perch. I forget, a spangled perch, I think is what he called it.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that.
That's not a species.
You don't know where he's located?
I don't remember. It's in the server. He talks about it.
Wow, that's neat looking. Then Pug Attack, that little thing, I have no idea what that is. Looks like bait.
I don't know what that... He's the one that's collecting all the species, so I think he's at like species 106 or something now.
And Mad Scientist, that's a tarpon. That's easy to identify.
Good one, yeah.
And then Brennan's got some flounder, and then Stoned King, he's got one of them is a pike. That one that he's holding in the top center, I can't tell what that is.
I think it's the same pike. I think that was the one pike he got 2 shots.
Okay. Everybody's catching but me.
I don't know if he kept it or not, if they were taking pictures of it, or I don't know what the deal is with that.
Depends on where you're at, if you can even keep them, yeah.
And we've got to get some red meat up in here. For Zane.
Okay, so goes bottom, left, and center. Is that reindeer or is that caribou?
It looks like a mule deer. It's the same. It's the same deer that's
really.
Yeah, that's the same deer above him on his hoof.
Yeah, he got trail cams, and then he ended up getting it a few days later.
That one long
drop time
with the split at the end made me think reindeer or something, and with the jump at the bottom. But yeah, the top picture is obviously a mule deer. Wow, so that's a non-typical. That's crazy.
I'd say that's an old one, being that big.
And Zane's got to quit sending pictures of fake deer. You know, those ones that the Texas Parks and Wildlife.
That's one of those DNR ones, yeah.
Yeah, that mug looks just like one of them, doesn't it?
Yep. One of them.
Look at the lighting, the way it's like they went out there and they set it up, and they were like, "We got to put some lights on it, so everybody sees."
You're not sure
that there's a shadow behind them.
You got to take pictures of real deer. That sucker looks fake as heck. I know it's not, but it does look that way.
Yeah, with Wild Japan has archery season started for most people. Yeah, I think Deer Meat just posted his first archery.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at. There's some places where you can hunt velvet and stuff.
Yeah.
I think like that mule deer. Golly, that thing. I've seen tons of non-typical whitetail. I haven't seen very many non-typical mule deer.
Yeah, I haven't either. Yeah, our archery season opens October 1st. I think that's most other places open October 1st. If they're not open already. I've seen some nice velvet bucks killed.
So this is our current 2023 Wall of Fame. We've actually got 2 pages of it now. Yeah, we are piling them up.
Holy moly.
And it is that time for us to select somebody else to get added to the wall. Everybody in the chat, let us know who needs to be added to the 2023 Wall of Fame. We've got Ghost with his non-typical mule deer, G Llama with that stingray that I don't even know what kind of species that is, and then Bacon Rider with a nice bass.
No hesitation for me. Drew, the most conversation. I think that thing is just freaking. It's a freak. How often are you going to see that? Much less get a chance to take it down.
Yeah, that's a one of a kind for sure.
Yeah,
good
now,
shot.
Bacon Rider, that is a fat
animal.
bass too.
Yeah, Bacon Rider, keep doing what you're doing, man. You are tearing it up.
Llama, you got to tell us, G Llama, what kind of ray that is.
I'll ask him. He's probably asleep right now. He has a hard time hitting these shows because it's like 2 a.m. for him.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Wow, A is crushing it.
I'll be honest, I'm not surprised by that. We do need a little bit more red meat. It is that time of year, and that is a beautiful animal. It's a gorgeous shot, and there's a story to it. I like that he has the trail cam to
you picked the best picture of it too, because that is just an awesome picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome when you can get a trail cam of a deer and then finally harvest it. It's pretty neat. I've done it a couple times.
And then it's a trophy like that. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, we got a B and a C in there.
Everybody here deserved a vote. It's another one of those days where it's kind of like it doesn't matter how awesome all the shots are. There's going to be that one guy that just kind of, he had a great week and he deserves a pat on the back for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that is going to be we are going to be calling it Ghost. Taking it this week. Congratulations, sir, and thank you so much for doing what you're doing. We'll be adding you to the Wall of Fame this week.
Wall of Fame. That is a nice one. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations all you guys for having great weeks. Looking forward to seeing what everybody else has in the next week.
Absolutely.
So speaking of which, it is that time. Everybody in the chat, we want to know what you are going to be doing this weekend. Let's talk about that for a minute. Hold each other accountable. Here's my plan. I've got to be just a little bit quiet about this because the girls are home. I'm going to try and sneak out after work tomorrow and go do some spearfishing at the beach because I had a blast the other day.
Do it.
And then I'm going to go to the beach this weekend after doctor's appointments, maybe before doctor. I'm going to be going to the beach a lot. That's my plan.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
I just dropped a video while we were right before we went live of spearfishing. It was okay.
Cool.
Decent.
Cool.
And I'm so excited about it where I want to get out there and do it all over again.
Grant, what you got coming up? Besides home.
Yeah. So our appliances are going to be delivered Thursday.
So
I hope I can get out and do something this weekend. I hope so. I need to. Mentally, I need to.
Me too. I got it. So y'all remember the skunk escapade last week that stopped me from getting the trailer to the coast to get the boat to the shop, blah, blah, blah. Well, rescheduled, reset. Monday, we'll be dragging the trailer to the coast, get the boat put on at the boathouse, take it over to Flower Bluff on the other side of town, and get it to the mechanic so he can work on it. So that's the main thing. Running to the daughter's house to work on stuff there because, yes, we talked about earlier, she's preggo. So we're setting up a room for baby and my wife because Audrey's going to go over there and stay with her when the baby first comes. So it'll be me and the dog hanging out here, Audrey, baby, and mom hanging out there.
I foresee a lot of fishing around that time.
The boat's done, hopefully. We got a lot of stuff coming up. I will. So I got a little bit of so I've got an invite, okay? It's not one of those where I can bring people, unfortunately, so it's just, but I might be next year going to Florida twice. One time crappie fishing when the spawn is on at Lake Okeechobee,
Nice.
and other time on a gator hunt. Oh,
I'm waiting for some name dropping. I'm waiting for him to be like,
This is a non-YouTuber. It's an
Wow.
old Army buddy.
They exist.
Yeah, he's an old Army buddy that says, hey, you know what would be cool for your YouTube channel if you came and did this with me? And I'm like, hey, you know what? That would be cool. So So that might happen, but that's next year. So we'll
I'm
see.
curious to know. I want to have further conversations about this. I've been trying to put together a plan. I'm not trying to step on your toes or anything,
No, I
but it'd be
understand.
cool if we were in the vicinity with each other. I'll go do my thing, you do yours, and we have dinner or something.
Mhm.
We had our get together, Grant. We had our get together. We had one down here in Potter Island. We had one up in Michigan. I would desperately love to get something together in Florida. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That would be awesome. By the way, that's another thing I didn't mention. I am coming down to the coast real soon. Got to
Good.
fit
You need to
Potter
be.
Island National Seashore, and it's within the next probably 3 weeks.
On that note, real quick, yeah, I mean, it's perfect timing. Things are gorgeous down here. Danny asked us a minute ago, has it been clear? Hit me up. I don't even want to talk about how gorgeous it is out there right now. I want to say it's like ultra clear visibility.
Ooh.
It's so clear that you have a hard time fishing in it because everything becomes line shy.
Yeah.
It's that clear.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good for spearfishing, though.
Yeah. Well, you know what the catch on that is? You go to Packery Channel and you're down there spearfishing, and there's a bazillion silver slab spoons bouncing across the bottom
Yeah.
everywhere you go.
Trying to hook you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
every single one.
What are y'all doing this coming weekend, by the way, folks? So, Schoolie Nation works Saturday at 4 a.m. Then fixing an exhaust manifold bolt on the head. Oh,
Yeah.
broke the bolt. Grill steaks is a good thing, and have some beers and relax. That's a good thing. The whole exhaust manifold and bolts.
Lake
Can you
never
fix
good.
that, or you have to have a new seal for that?
Well, you got to first get that broken bolt off out of there. That's
You got to get the bolt off, then the manifold, new
Oh,
seal.
my
And that's my thought on that.
Yeah, that's not fun at all.
What else we got here?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
truck.
sorry, I stepped on
Oh,
your
good.
toes. Gunpoint Llama, hoping to catch some
All
crappie
right.
tomorrow. I would expect nothing less.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Go ahead, John.
So Cameron said, what did he say? He said, hoping to, once I get a truck, we should do something together. There you go.
Game on.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
I want to do a lot more traveling. I say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So anybody got any like big, I just told you about next year, Florida and all that. Anybody got any big reaching plans? I know every summer I go to Michigan. This year it's going to be different. I think the grandbabies are going to fly there while me and the wife are there, so that their mom and her spouse can go on a trip to Iceland, I think. Kind of their own like trip. So we'll have the grandbabies in Michigan with us. So that'll be kind of fun. And the whole work on the house, the addition to the house should be done by then. Leonard's been sending us pictures, updating us, and it's looking pretty good. So that's our long-term what's coming up. Stanley, I know you're going to Wisconsin. What else? You got anything else special that you're targeting for next year?
We were supposed to book Mexico like 2 weeks ago. We had the deal, the best deal we've ever seen in our lives. And in our typical fashion, it was so early, we were like, let's wait and see if the price drops.
It didn't.
I don't know. I haven't checked. I'm scared to check. But yeah, we're getting Mexico ready. We're planning that whole thing.
Cool.
I will be in, well, man, what are we, 2 weeks away? Is Ben still in the chat? I think we're 2 weeks away now, 2.5 weeks from Sharkathon.
Oh, that's right.
I will be flying to Dallas the week of
Shark in
Sharkathon.
Dallas.
I know. I'm going the exact opposite direction. I'm going to be doing some stuff up at Vid Summit conference up there in Dallas for a couple of days, and then I'm flying back down here and going immediately to Sharkathon officially.
When is Sharkathon? That might be that weekend that I'm actually down there. I don't remember.
Oh, I hope so. Let me see. I forget. I don't have it like right in front of
Ben,
me.
what are the dates? I know you know.
I got it right here. I'll look it up.
Yeah, so must be 2 weeks.
This is interesting. My internet's out.
No. You seem to be working just fine.
So Cameron's in Pennsylvania. Okay.
Oh, there's nothing about it in the news. Here we go. Just give me 1 second. I'm looking it up.
While you're looking that up, Grant, you got any coming down to the coast or any type stuff planned for the coming year?
I don't. When I just looked, Lake Okeechobee's 14 hours. I think that's what it took me to get to Padre Island was 14 hours.
About the same for you then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then we got
October 6th.
We got our bass fisherman down there on Lake Okeechobee. He hasn't been in the stream tonight yet. Oh, wow. Ben says October 6th to the 8th. That's exactly when I'm going to be there.
Nah, things are coming together.
So that's kind of crazy. Me and Audrey's got our plans. So me and Joel, my fishing buddy, Joel Wills, me and him are running down there. It was just a quick trip to fish on Friday, Saturday, and then head back home Sunday. So that's perfect. We'll be down there around the area. We'll get to see some folks down there doing the shark fishing thing.
Nice. And yeah, I hope things hold because there's a ton of mullet, there's a ton of reds, they're getting sharks, you name it, it is getting caught out on the beach right now.
Awesome.
So anybody who's interested in that, we made a party, we made an event of it a couple years ago. It was actually kind of stressful. So I wanted to kind of take a step back from doing that again. But I'm not going to say you're not invited. Danny, Scully, you guys want to come hang out? Come on down, man.
Yeah. Wherever I'm at, I'll be flying the A&J Outdoors flag. If you see it, stop by and say, hey, what's up? Very cool. Yep.
And also, Danny, Scully, Scully, I know you got work and stuff like that. Danny, I'll keep up to date with you. If I do manage to sneak out there at all, I'll let you know. And I hope the conditions hold. I know it's going to be gorgeous like tomorrow. It looks like it's going to hold, but maybe not as good. It depends on the tides flushing the bays out. So I don't know if the clear water is going to hold well enough, but man, I hope it does.
Yeah. Well, if you don't get a lot of rain to wash everything down and make it mucky, maybe you'll be all right. Though we need the freaking rain, so it's hard to not want the rain.
Yeah, I guess the mega hurricane we talked about last week kind of petered out.
Yeah.
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 Did you hear? It's sending freezing temperatures to the Midwest because it's 2023, and that's what hurricanes do now.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, you got it. Yeah, absolutely. I'll keep you up to date. And Danny, if you don't follow him, Nick Meyer, check that dude out because he's the one that I keep an eye on for beach reports. Him and Texas Beach Bum.
Yeah.
Between the two of them, you get a pretty good series of reports.
Pompano reds and trout caught last week.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So last time we went down to the beach,
we definitely need to see.
Go ahead, Grant.
I was going to say, we definitely need to see Danny in a Stanley Orchard video.
Yes. It's been way too, it's way overdue.
Yeah, I agree with that. 100%. Did you do something with your beard? It looks better. Did you trim your beard up there, Stanley? I was always talking to you because my beard has always looked good. So.
I like that we have stages of beard here in this, by the way. Now, yeah, you know what I did? I'm not even kidding. Like, I will be open and honest about, like, whatever stupid, weird things I do, and this is one. So my beard is getting long to the point where I'm going to take off your comments, CC. It's getting long to the point where it hangs down to here now to past the collar of my shirt. So if I wear a black shirt, I'm just like... So now you'll catch me like kind of lifting up like this a lot when I talk so that I've got a little bit of neck underneath there. But I'm also wearing the red so that there's some contrast so it doesn't look like I'm just like beard all the way down. Yes, that was conscious.
Yeah, you do have a little gray in there, but you need more gray.
I got some gray.
An issue. Grant, where's your beard?
I can't grow one. It's not in the genes.
I can't either.
Bullshit, you got one.
Mine's pretty thin.
But it's there. It's there.
Mm.
Well, gentlemen, it's about that time.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see our way out of here, folks. It was great talking to everybody. It was a fun chat. And next Tuesday, you all need to make sure you let us know what you've been up to, because I'm sure between now and then, you all going to get into some stuff.
Yeah. Make it a great weekend, man. It's that time of year. Go do something amazing so we have something to talk about next week. We'll have some fun with it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, have a
week.
good night. Catch y'all next Tuesday.
Peace out.